I mean, the women are nice. I'm not going to lie. There's a few nice sights around.
I think they're quite rude.
Where we live, if you like barge into someone or accidentally walk into someone like sorry, or someone lets you pass like thank you. No, they don't do that here. And so we're used to saying like thank you so much, like you're very welcome. We're very outward about that, but here it's not as direct.
I always feel kind of bad because like I'll say like thank you very much and then people are just kind of like yep, you know, like I feel kind of bad like I did something wrong.
This is much nicer than Huddersfield.
Definitely. Today we're in the heart of Krakow, the main square, and we're going to be talking to tourists to see what they think of Poland. Let's walk around, find some people and find out. So I'm here with
Ellie. I'm from New Zealand, from Wellington.
Tom from Swindon in England.
Alfie. Toby.
Joe. Huddersfield.
Near Manchester.
Becca.
And Ruby.
Manchester.
Robert. I'm from Belfast in Northern Ireland.
Byron. Originally, I'm from Coventry in England.
My name is Ines.
Venus.
From Lithuania.
Ella.
And Taryn.
We are from Wisconsin in the United States.
Josie.
And Evelyn.
I am from Minnesota in the United States.
From Wisconsin, the United States.
What are your first impressions so far of Krakow, of Poland?
Well, the weather's been amazing. It's a really beautiful city, very clean, very friendly people so far. So yeah, off to a really nice start.
Very clean here.
Clean.
Yeah, it is. Very neat and tidy.
It's spacious, clean. Everyone seems nice.
Yeah, first impressions of the square itself has been beautiful, and hearing the stories about the bell towers and the guard towers.
Yeah, very impressive. It's a beautiful city, absolutely beautiful. Just seems lively, vibrant, positive, really good atmosphere, loads of tourists. Lots to see, easy to walk around, everything positive.
I like Poland. People are pretty nice. I haven't had any bad experiences. The food is good, the energy, the place is perfect. I have no problems.
I really like their opinion on nicotine use. Their opinion is that it should be legalized and it should be pretty easy to buy and sell these sort of products.
It surpassed my expectations actually. Like the people here are very kind and welcoming and
So we are here on a cultural immersion with our university, and we've actually been to 4 other cities before this, and I was not expecting Krakow to be my favorite. I was actually thinking it was going to be my least favorite, but I think it takes the cake for my favorite city.
What a great idiom, takes the cake. How would you explain that to our language learners?
First place, it's the best overall out of everywhere we've been.
It's actually my first time out of the country together.
Congratulations.
Seeing it in the summer is so beautiful, and seeing all the architecture was really surprising, but really lovely.
I really enjoy that. It's a lot more relaxed than the other cities we've been to.
Is it what you expected? Did you have any expectations like before coming here?
We've been to Prague, we've been to Budapest, so we maybe expected something similar, but I don't think we expected it to be this nice, maybe, did we?
Yeah.
Like,
it's lovely.
Us.
It was nicer than we thought.
Yeah.
Nicer than you thought?
Yeah.
Expand on that, please.
It was going to be like, I don't know, a bit dirty, but it's
really dirty.
It's very clean.
Yeah,
bit poor.
Yeah, but there's no homeless.
Yeah.
No homeless people.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
What about in Manchester?
It's
There's
very
a lot of
different. Yeah, it's very dirty and homeless.
To be honest, I didn't really have much expectation. Obviously, you have a first impression of Europe that it's going to be kind of industrial, and it's a lot more kind of cosmopolitan than I realised. It reminds me a lot of Vienna, actually.
I do feel like it is very clean here. Like when I think of Europe, I thought it would be a little dirtier, but it's about as clean as like I think of Minneapolis and Minnesota. I think they're very similar. I don't know why I thought they would be like very 2 separate parallels, but they're very intertwined, and just like being an inner city, being a bigger city within a country. So I found that really interesting.
So what surprised you the most about Poland so far?
How clean it was.
Yeah.
And other than the pigeons.
Yeah, a lot of pigeons,
There's
especially
too
main
many-
square.
Too many pigeons.
It's very nice though, I like it.
So you like it, clean, posh, yeah?
Yeah, I think it is. And it's very cheap.
Yeah.
How would you explain the word posh to those watching who might not know what that means?
Like everyone walks around with like what
Flowers.
they call flowers
And
like out of
vegetables in a
movie.
bag.
Feel like you're in a movie?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a medieval kind
Yeah,
of...
I do.
So you like it? You like it, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, our tour guide kind of gave us the impression that a lot of the Polish fellas are real gents. They're real like, they'll open the doors for you, and we've already noticed that just walking around, a lot of polite people.
Chivalry is not dead.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, the women are nice. I'm not going to lie. There's a few nice sights around. The price is unbelievably cheap. I expected it to be cheaper than UK, but the food and the drink is really reasonable. And just to be honest, everything, it just seems really vibrant. I went for a run this morning and it was beautiful down by the river, and there was lots of people out on bikes and doing jogging, so it just seems a really enjoyable place to live.
I don't know what surprises me the most. I think just how interesting it is. I'd love to bring my wife back, come, you know, and show her what I've seen.
Yeah, the prices, oh my goodness, like the prices here, they're relatively affordable compared to America. For like produce and things like that too, it's relatively on the less expensive side for us at least. We had like a walking tour of like Old Town Krakow. I didn't realize how there's so much like lore behind like the medieval kind of historical past and things like that. So I really enjoyed learning about like the history here.
I think Poland was the country that I knew the least about going into this trip, and I think I definitely was able to gain a new perspective about what life is like here, and it's very different, I would say, than the other places that we've been, and I really appreciate it for that, and also the medieval lore that this city has and this country has. It's really cool.
I gotta say public transport. United States, at least where we're from, doesn't have a lot, and having that access is so helpful, and it helps you get around and see a lot more things. And overall, it's been like such a clean city, and everyone kind of knows English, so it's been very easy and accessible.
Well, it's cheap for us, yeah.
It's like 20p for a
Yeah,
pound.
for something that's like 89 here, it's like 15 at home.
Correct, yeah.
So it's very good.
Have you bought anything yet?
Yeah. Bought some magnets.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
For back home. What similarities do you see between back home and Poland, or maybe what differences?
Well, I think that Poland's it's more spaced out. Belfast's kind of like more compact and cramped, you know.
Do you see similarities? Different.
Yeah. It's better.
It's better.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever live here? Would you move here?
Well, no, because they don't get enough wage to live with the prices.
Very different to Swindon. Swindon's not a great place, I've got to be honest. It's very worn down. Bars and restaurants kind of closed down, so it's nice to see that things seem to be open, people seem to be enjoying it, and it's a lot more expensive back home than it is here.
This is much nicer than Huddersfield.
Definitely. I'd say we're basically cut from the same cloth, like we're very close together. Say we're pretty equal, and we just unite ourselves, I guess.
That is a really good idiom, cut from the same cloth. That's
In Lithuania, there's more hostility towards other Lithuanians rather than in Poland. Because in Poland, I see everyone smiling, everyone's happy. In Lithuania, they're just all like sad.
I think Americans and Polish people are culturally quite different.
Yeah.
Americans are very kind of outgoing, very friendly.
Yes.
They kind of drop compliments at the drop of a hat, even if you don't know someone, like, oh, I love your glasses, you know, that type of thing. And have you noticed that what Polish people are like? Like, have you been taking that in?
Yeah.
You see any differences?
Definitely. I think, like you kind of covered, Americans are very forward and we're very talkative. Like working in customer service, that's what a lot of like university students do, and so we're used to saying like, thank you so much, like you're very welcome. We're very outward about that, but here it's not as direct.
Yes.
People are quite quiet, I would say, even in service compared to back home. But
I always feel kind of bad because like I'll say like thank you very much, and then people are just kind of like, yep, you know, like I feel kind of bad, like I did something wrong.
No, we're just naturally in nature kind of reserved.
Yeah.
Some people say cold.
I think it's like a Midwest thing predominantly, but we say sorry when we bump into someone. Like, oops, sorry there. And then usually it's like they say it back, whereas here they don't really say much.
I think they're quite rude.
You think they're rude? Okay,
Yeah.
expand on that.
Like when they just walk in front of you, and then a man ran me over before and he just screamed at me down my
What,
ear.
in a car?
and like
No, on a bike.
where
Okay.
we live, if you like barge into someone or accidentally walk into someone, like sorry, or someone lets you
And
pass,
they
like thank
dirty
you.
look you.
They don't do
But
that.
no, they don't do that here.
Have you tried Polish food?
Yeah, I have. I mean, soup and bread.
Literally in
And,
like
and a loaf of bread, yeah. You know, like back home, you know, years ago you would have got like bread and broke it up and put it in the soup, you know, but it's the opposite way around here. It's actually soup in the bread, you know.
Not yet. We've got a pierogi evening this evening coming up, so I'm really
Pierogi
excited for that.
evening,
Yeah. Well, it's like a dinner. We're having pierogi.
So I tried pierogi back in the UK, but we had Polish food last night. We went to a traditional Polish restaurant, and it was unbelievable. first time tried a number of different things. Did like a Polish taster menu, and it was really enjoyed it.
We will do. A lot about Polish dumplings.
Polish dumplings. You know what they're called?
No.
Pierogi. Exactly, pierogi. Yeah, I think they're worth trying. They're worth trying. I hope you try some good ones though.
I had some pierogies, and then is it lati? It's like the ice cream, like lati.
Lodi.
Like, lati, yes. Ice cream. Yeah, I mean, and then like the little like wreath bagel rolls.
Yeah.
I don't forget what they're called.
Obwarzanki. Try to pronounce that.
Obwarzanki.
Not too bad, not too bad. You had the pierogi too?
I did. Ella and I actually got pierogies together a few days ago. And we have group dinner tonight with the rest of our class, and we're going to an authentic Polish restaurant.
Yeah.
That's good.
So we'll try some more stuff later.
Awesome.
Yeah, I tried a pierogi, and I'm vegetarian, and there's been so many options, and vegetarian pierogies with potato, highly recommend. I haven't tried a whole lot. I'm kind of a picky eater. So I've had to be selective with what I'm ordering, but tonight we're going to like an authentic Polish restaurant. Hopefully
authentic?
Hopefully. I don't really know, I didn't do the research, but hopefully then I'll get to try some for our last night.
Have you tried Polish food yet? Are you looking to try Polish food?
What's Polish food?
Well, we have plenty. We have loads of soups.
We've only ate
a croissant
and a McDonald's.
So you've gone French and American so far. You need to try something Polish. Maybe pierogi. Have you heard of pierogi?
No.
Those are our dumplings, Polish dumplings.
Oh, I seen a shop down there.
So try those. Try
will.
those. They're quite good, I would say.
We will.
Be honest now. We appreciate honesty on this channel. Do Polish people back home where you live, do they have like a kind of reputation, or is there a perception around Polish people? And what would it be?
They do. I mean, the reputation of Polish people in the UK is that they're kind of quite aggressive, drink a lot, fight, bits like that. Very hardworking. Yeah, definitely not a great reputation back home. I'm quite lucky. I work with lots of Polish people at my work, and they're all great. Yeah, probably that stereotype does exist. I just can't say that that's something I've experienced so far since being here.
But we appreciate the honesty. There's not a perception or stereotype of Polish people where you come from, perhaps?
Not in New Zealand.
I don't think. I've not really. I think I've met like one person who's Polish.
Okay. Yeah, she's here now somewhere.
No, I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
Just like the polka and everything, like the traditional dances. Like when I think of Poland, I think like lots of flower, like floral prints, and like the traditional Polish like dresses and things like that for the dances and everything.
In our country, I'd say drunks. Basically, everyone say Poland are drunks.
And I also believe that, and I may add that they might be more homeless than us.
Hard workers.
Hard workers.
Yeah. I mean, definitely hard workers, and I mean, apart from the manual side of things, you know, like welders and fabricators and that sort of thing. You know, there's also like good engineers. Good salespeople as well, you know. Yeah, no. There's
the gift of the gab.
No stereotypes for Polish people.
Okay. My experiences personally have all been positive. We've had a couple of people help. I don't want to stereotype, but help with house renovations and things, and they've been amazing. They've been great.
Do you know any Polish?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good start. Can I teach you some?
Please.
What would you like to learn? Is there anything?
How to order a beer.
How to order a beer. How to order a beer. We're going to do it in an informal way, because piwo is beer, but every word in Polish has a kind of mini cute form. I don't know if you've heard of that. So we can say piwko.
Piwko.
So you can say poproszę piwko.
One more time.
Poproszę piwko.
Poproszę piwko.
Fantastic. Good. So you're ready for the
ready.
day ahead.
Yeah.
Poproszę piwko.
Poproszę piwko.
Poproszę piwko.
Poproszę piwko.
There you go, that will do. So I hope that comes in handy today.
Poproszę piwko.
Good.
Poproszę piwko.
Poproszę piwko.
Yes. you guys are sorted for tonight. All right.
Thank you is a slightly long-winded.
We can shorten it. We can say dzięki.
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 Fantastic.
It's like thanks.
Okay.
Thank you, let's say, would be dziękuję. That's the long-winded. And dzięki is just a kind of more casual thanks.
Fantastic. And hello?
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Which actually translates to good day.
How do you say
thank you? Dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
That's good.
Dziękuję.
That's quite good, yeah. Dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
Maybe we can teach you some Polish just before you go.
Oh.
Do you know any already?
No. No.
It's time to learn. It's time to learn. It's definitely one of the hardest languages in the world, but we're going to teach you how to We're going to tell them to leave a like on the video, okay?
Okay.
Is that alright? Is that alright? Unless you want something more practical, I can teach you that
I can
too.
try. I'm going to butcher it.
Just say, zostaw łapkę w górę.
Can you
Look
repeat
in
it
the
again?
camera. Zostaw
Zostaw
łapkę
łapkę
w górę.
Zostaw łapkę w górę.
Hey, that's pretty good, yeah? No i właściwie to wszystko, moi drodzy. Dajcie znać w komentarzach, czego się nauczyliście, co Cię najbardziej zaskoczyło w dzisiejszych wywiadach, albo z czym się zgadzacie lub nie zgadzacie. Mi bardzo przyjemnie się to nagrywało, mam nadzieję, że przyjemnie się oglądało. As always, till next time, thank you for watching. Peace.
Zostaw łapkę w górę.
Okay, let's break it down again. Zostaw.
Zostaw
Very good. Łapkę.
łapkę
Łapkę.
łapkę
W górę.
w górę. Górę.
Yes.